Mhm. Hello, everybody. Somebody just made a comment on Facebook that my account is limited or something. I don't know. But if you guys have any issues, let me know. I'll check it out. They sent the message like 2 minutes ago. So I don't know what's going on with that story. But since I see that there is a two people here for it. First of all, the energies are a little awkward today. Hi, Diamond. Thank you for coming in. Yes, great day. CC just got connected. Yeah, don't know what's going on. That something's cooking for it. I don't know. But thank you for you guys being here. You know, the universe always support us in a miracle ways. Hi, Lagata, and Diamond BCC and Lagata are here. Thank you for coming into the chat. Um, First of all, I want to talk to you a little bit the next few days, the energies. It is a preparations from this Lilith Venus conjunction to look at it from within the shadow, and that shadow is about an ascension process because later on we are going to have a um, Mars conjunction North Node and Uranus, and that's empty out your mind for a new ascension process. It's going to be a lot of push, though. It's going to be a lot of push. There is a lot of push within the energies, and I want you to be kind of like a patience for it because what's the rewards though? The rewards are coming in as abilities, as you as a twin flame. Okay, you as a spirit, you as a connections to the universe, and that's kind of like this is the topic for today. From by the way, I want to make a recognitions to CC who actually brought that topic. The topic is psychic new abilities after meeting your twin flame. Cairo, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the love. CF, thank you. Thank you for being here. Healing Woman and Narcissistic Relationships. Hi, thank you for being here. Please, guys, ask the questions after. Kind of like give you kind of like a heads up that you're gonna ask some questions. Otherwise, you're breaking my flow up here. So, what is the abilities, though? First of all, you need to look at the abilities as is the new things that you never knew you had for it. The awakening, it's a hard process. You, some of the people out there think that awakening, it's easy and oh, it's all about smell the roses and love. It's not that. It's all about going within deep within the darkness of your own self and shine the light of things that been hidden for it for another evolution. That is it about to go deeply from within where nobody's feared to say the truth, be the truth, and to shine the light in there. And that is what the light is. If you see this image here, you don't see it pretty much because it's so bright. Hi, beautiful. If you see it here, this is this lady that she walks in her path, and it's the earth, and she's within the clouds, and she holds the light. Okay, that's what. After meeting your twin flame, you begin to understand that there was a missing portions of what you knew that you always had, but you never really achieved things. And you get in gifts. Hi, Kush. Thank you for being here. Um, and what are the abilities are though? The abilities they're endless. You can inherit abilities of healing. You can work with energies. You can heal people's hearts, people's emotions. wounds. You can heal Reiki that from a Reiki that works with the chakras through the Reiki that it does within the soul. But the Reiki and the soul is different. Okay, it's using with divine connection. You have to understand there with that Reiki, that is a very specific ability. Another ability that you can get, that is the distance healing. You're basically using the mirroring neurons in your CHAT in your brain to send a healing energy to somebody else that is like thousands of miles away from you. Okay, that is their ability. That is very good. Is very powerful. That is one of the abilities that you can actually connect within the grid that exists. And the healing, it's pretty much an instant. Okay. Uh, done it myself. That's what I'm telling you for. It's not a joke. You can't do it with everyone though. Someone has to be willing to open it up in full in order you to give this to them. If they're not open in full with you, they don't trust you in full, and you're not going to be able to do it. You need to understand the path of the new abilities. It's working with truthful. You need a true help. You get in a true energy with a true authenticity. Okay, that is one of the new things you're learning after awakening of the twin flame journey, is that you need to be authentic. You begin to be authentic from within yourself when you get in awake, and with that awakening, you begin to walk in the path of the light for it by facing the dark. Okay, that's what this journey as a twin flame it is. Yeah, as Lindy Cowling said many years ago, it's kind of like stuck into me. And she's like, "Yeah, you met your twin flame. Everything is good. You know, everything is fine. But you need to understand that if your life was like this, now your life is like this." And she actually said also to people who want to meet their twin flame, it's like you gotta have a death wish. The death wish, that is your shadow, your lies, you cheat, your deceit, your all your bad behaviors stops. You know, kind of like they're gonna end and working on it. Only the person who are deceivers, kind of like they trying to cover up, but they cannot evolve as a awaken as a twin flame and get real gifts. You need to understand. Um, that divine give you just a little portions of energies to see if you're going to evolve, truly evolve, you know, for real, or you are going to go and down to the lower energies. But since you awaken in the lower energies, now the lower energies kind of like evolving you. So it's the other way around for it. So got some people coming into the chat. Let's recognize them. Ann Smith, Erica Coleman, I don't know if you pronounce it right. Purity Passion, hey Purity, thanks. Lisa, Diana, hi everyone. Thank you for coming in here. And the abilities, okay, and the psychic abilities is you are using your abilities to helping people, kind of like work within. But you need to understand that if the person doesn't get into that, you can't help them. All right. Some of the people we can't help. Some of the people are just stuck within their own abilities and their own issues that nobody anymore can help them, because they begin to have a either mental breakdown or they have a spiritual breakdown, and they end up in a lot of troubles. And it takes them years to heal after that because of things that they were not authentic. You need to understand the authenticity within a twin flame. It is crucial. That's why the real twin flames, they chasing the truth. You need to understand that is the one main reason, because they understand that the divine that works within them works within the truth. Your truth to the divine, divine truth to you is the same thing applies to your truth, to your connections, to your soul connections for it. The psychic abilities, though. The psychic abilities, you can become a psychic reader, for example. You can sense information so much from other people. You can do a energy healing. You can do a vibrational healing. You can do a divine healing, which divine walks through you and heals a person. You can heal somebody's heart, the divine love that comes through you, and you kind of like see the energy of the heart that has been in a lot of pain and healing. You give a love, you touch that person's heart with that energy, that person will cry like a baby. You need to understand this. But your abilities are not for everyone. Okay, these abilities are used only for the people that they come to you. You're not kind of like going into, they come to you for that reason. Another abilities that's going to be using gifts, such as some of the people they can use tarot reading until they figure out that in the tarot, that is about work with the universe, not with anything else. They begin to understand the different laws about this, because tarot it's tool. Okay, you can use it for making money, or you can use it to helping people. Okay, it all depends of your light up here. All right, we end up talking about the tarot the other day, and yesterday we mentioned it for it. You need to understand every energies that's out there. It is about this for it. Now, if you have any abilities, new abilities, you kind of like gonna be surprised, because right now you have the vibrations. You may feel the people around you. For example, if you didn't like the animals, now the animals coming to you. All of a sudden they just coming to you, and you're like, what the heck? Yeah, because they feeling this energy within you. Now you feel connecting to a nature. You healing with Mother Nature. You may feel like you're an angel. That means you have to talk to a few people, or give this energy to people who are coming to you. They come to you just like that, because the universe sent them to you. Okay, maybe a few good words, maybe are just this energy that it's in front with you. You just kind of like give it to them, because that's what your gift is. Okay, that is this angelic healing understanding and power that it's from within you. Another thing that could be a advanced learning about something. Personally, it's my astrogravitational astrology. I don't think so. Somebody's doing this astrogravitational astrology. I keep evolving within that, because it's a huge material for it. I'm talking about personal. There's not a commercial time for it, because you asked me about the abilities. That's the one of the abilities that I understood, that through the gravitations that it's out in the universe, in the solar system, we are actually impacted by these gravitations. We have a push and a pull, and I figured it out within the astrology and the divine's energies. And now it's like when I do a personal readings to people, they're like, "Wow, this is an amazing." Yes, it is, but I don't know how to write the books or anything for this new learning. Another abilities that you can have, that is you sensing the collective energies, okay, and you know how to work with them. Okay, you may see a lot of people irritate around you, or a lot of people happy around you. You also may be going to experiencing this ability of, you don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is just close your eyes, and you send the positive energy to that person, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like a magic. And they begin to look around, what's going on, and all of a sudden they kind of like recognize they come from you. It's kind of like a that contact. There it's so powerful that they feel in it. You can through your eyes you can transfer energies for it within your mind. If calm down your mind, with your mind you can do a lot of things. They're actually coming from the soul. You can do a soul healing by sending vibrations to another soul in a soul level. If it's something within the soul, it's kind of like dark, or they lost their path. Kind of like you give them energies like, hey, listen, turn within in, go dive deep within you, go look at it in there, look at your soul, find the light from within. We've done it quite a few times, but it's a special people. As I said, another abilities that you can have for it, that is about healing within divine. And when it comes to say about this healing within the divine, for it, hi Pink Feathers. Pink Feathers, I want to say thank you for your donations on the PayPal, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming to the chat. So these abilities you need to understand that. Yeah, thanks for the love. Okay. Mm. If there is Pink Feathers, if there is anything I can do for you, find me on the Facebook. I would love to share some things, give back. Those abilities, though, they also come with something very crucial, very important as a gift. That is about energy that you feel through your body. Uh, and Gizzy, I was clairvoyant and now lost it yet. Clairvoyancy, yeah, you can read other people. Okay, some people are born with this gift, but if you don't use it, you lose it. And Gizzy, wait for me for I'll answer some questions for it. And thank you for coming to the chat. By the way, I appreciate sharing the love here. Um, what we're talking about here, okay, is during your awakening, there is a link within the divine, within you. That link, okay, it's like some people they say it's like a silver kind of like a light that comes to you through the divine. But actually, if you take a look, you are connecting to the universe. You begin to understand the oneness in the universe. You begin to understand we are all one, and everyone that resonates to that energy from within you. The biggest ability that opens mutual abilities, that is the unconditional love towards the stars and the universe. And the universe sends you back the gift of unconditional love, and the gift and the knowledge that you're going to need. Basically, the universe will open up a library for you, and that library is available so you can be able to manage and navigate better the life you have. It's a unlimited knowledge with this connection. We need to understand with power like this, it comes a great responsibility. It is a responsibility of your own, and you better have a lot of respect, a lot of compassion, and you better do it the things that you've been doing and set up from the divine, guys. That's gonna be the new road. A lot of the people gonna get this ability for it, because that ability is actually the one that's gonna fix the world, not something else. That is the new path of we're talking about the age of Aquarius. To remind you that the age of Aquarius, it is about personal development for a collective benefit. That's what this is. And a lot of the new age they try and still to get to this knowledge. You need to understand this knowledge is getting from within you when you're working correctly, truthful, and meaningful within the divine energies that are out there in the universe. That is not a joke. That is not a games. That is talking about something of a very high perspective of your understanding as a soul and your spot here in the universe. The abilities, they're endless. You can even have an abilities for inventions. You can be having abilities like um, attracting. You can be have abilities of manifestations. You can have the abilities to understand something, how he can create things. One of the biggest power of the twin flames is actually when they built basically out of a nothing. They had in a rough situations. They built something for it. That is one of the power that the divine works with them. Okay. For it. Uh, KB, let me finish with the things and I'll answer some questions. And the most powerful situations within twin flames begins when the both twin flames they're in the light and divine works within them. You have no idea when in the third energy puts you in a union and you have so many different gifts from within. But again, if the one is not truthful or something is not there, then there is the problem. And that's what the gift and the abilities they're from within, uh, they're going to be going down the hill simply because of this. For you, be mindful about the abilities. Don't use the abilities for personal situations. Don't use your abilities about that so much about money. Okay, if you're focused on the money, you're not focused on the universe. You need to understand your primary positions within your what do we call the central within yourself is not you. If you put yourself in the center of yourself, that's your ego. If you put your twin flame on that seat, okay, you begin to be having obsessions about your twin flame, and you're always thinking about your twin flame. What my twin flame does? That leads to the obsession. That leads to the whole 9 yards problems in that seat. Okay, it is the universe, not somebody else. It is the universe. Okay, because that's the spot of the spirit that comes in and sits there from the spirit within the universe. All right. If you put yourself, or you put your twin flame in there, or put family members in there, or put something else in there, your life is nothing but that person's life and nothing but a nightmare. And one of the abilities is that unconditional love to be the universe there and that central spot from within you. All right. So, some of your abilities up here, they could be for advanced medicine, advanced technology. You can probably understand how the light engine works, sublight engine. There's going to be a knowledge about things beyond the human comprehension of current levels of humanity. There will be a lot of problem. Okay, some of the people down the road they will try to use this library for advanced learnings, advanced understanding. But you need to understand that everything out of the universe comes to when it needs to, and it can mix the personal technology for gaining all this information. That is one of the rule that it's kind of like preventing from so many disasters for it. So um, Sugar Diamond, I'm not getting audio. Is anybody gets audio problems? Is Can you guys hear me? All right, thanks, Pink Feathers. Thank you. Maybe Sugar, maybe check up your volume or something. Um, the gifts. Sometimes you may gonna get a gift of foreseeing the future. You need to understand that whatever you see in the future, keep it to yourself. Okay. Try not to be uh, try not to be over reactive on this. All right. If you have the gift of healing, please, it's been given to you. Use it. All right. So maybe you can have a cabinet, but please learn to kind of like maybe one day or something of the week you do a free things. Go and help people for free or something like that. Okay. You need to understand the gift is increasing when you give out more. Okay. When you give out more, when you give, not when you take. And that is a lot of the people losing some of their gifts because uh, they're like, well, I have to get them this, I have to get, and I gotta get, you gotta pay me, or I'm not gonna deal with you, or something like that, situations like that, and that's what that is. Because some of the people I hear that comes in a chat, I'm like, if you need help, come, I'll help you. Okay. Some of the people they need astrology reading, but because of the you guys supporting the channel, support my PayPal, there was the money there. I'm like, I'll do it free chart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about it. Let's finish the work. Okay. Even the years ago when I was growing at as a twin flame, I did all that job for free. It's like somebody wanted to make a donation, so I don't restrict on them, you know. But I wasn't making all this for the money. Ever since I opened the channel for it, now it's a little different because I was forced. Okay, might sound you like, but I was forced. I had no other choice of making income. I was forced in that position. And that is one of the gifts that I reached out to it is as a twin flame. Is basically assesses the situation, look at it within the situation, what I needed to do. Yeah, I had to go through a rough times like everyone, but I asked the divine guidance, divine help is like, you know what, we'll help you. Let's go. Just heal first. Move a little bit by little by little. But also this time I was helping others. Okay, behind the scenes, people didn't understand certain things, but I was helping people as well because I knew that's going to be the fastest road to heal. That is the power of Chiron. Okay, Chiron is if you want to heal yourself. I don't know where is your Chiron in your chart, but the Chiron is the wounded warrior. Okay, someone who got hurt, but through that hurt, he helped others and he heals himself. So that's what I want to give you to you guys about psychic abilities. Be careful with your psychic abilities because if you go into, for example, you have psychic abilities, but you are for some reason in your ego, you take in a lower vibes, you send it through the channel, and that person is gonna be like you're sending all the negative energies. Okay, if you feel like something's coming to you, it's like, you know what, it's universe, here's that situation, let them deal with it. You teach them. I don't have nothing to do. But there's gonna be some communications through your CHAT that's gonna come in, what is also known as a 5D talk for it. You gotta be careful with those 5D psychic abilities, okay? Because that can ruin you from what you knew. All right. If somebody comes to you and asks you for help, give them the help. All right. But sometimes there is some people who are abusing that help. All right. And you need to tell them, go look from within. Start just doing it to this. Some of the people, they comes in and all the time their question, it's about them, it's about them, it's about them, it's about them. It's like, oh, okay, but you're obsessed. Don't be obsessed to that position. You're obsessing of using this. Go grow, go do something, go look from within. And uh, Julie McClares, thank you for coming to the chat, Julie. And uh, your abilities you already know. If you're doubting your abilities, there is something within you that you have to look deep from within. What is your truth from within you? You need to understand that the truth is there for finding the path of the truth. The path of the truth that leads into the source. The source, if there is something is not truthful, the source is not going to help you on this. It's actually is going to turn backwards for your life. So, okay. So, Cairo, thank you. Appreciate it. Just rewatch that later on. Thank you for being here, Cairo. And um, namaste. And hopefully have a great day. I know some of the people have to go to work in the States. So look the truth from within you. Is always, always, always that's going to be the path of the divine from within. Okay. So now I can go ahead and answer some questions for you guys that you have for it. And we're going to talk about psychic abilities that you guys have some questions about. Thank you for listening and appreciate for the chat. So let's see here. Gizzy, I was clairvoyant and now lost it yet. Sometimes the clairvoyancy can be sensing their energy. And once or twice when you get an energy from someone who has been blocked and you accept that information and you're blocking yourself. So take a look at it from what you knew about your clairvoyancy. Okay. Take a look from what's going on within you and look deep and then begin to reopen, revamp these energies from within you. Take a look what happened. Maybe something happened in the past. Maybe use your gift for something else. But if the gift was given, could have been a test. Are you gonna be taking it right? And looking at from within you that there is. Okay. Can you please check my TF's energy? KB Twin Flame. Can check your twin flames energy, and the reason is that you, if that's your twin flame, you're the one who has. In order to check your twin flame energy specifically, that is they gotta ask for permissions to do this. Okay. Since I have no permissions from your twin flame, all right, how can I check that? That is the one thing that you guys have to, when you work with the third party, okay, That is a that is a big mistake to sometimes about the twin flames journey, that they want to know about their twin flame. Okay, if you gotta know something about your twin flame, you will be telling you so. But you to look energies for your twin flame, that is about that you don't believe in your twin flame, or your twin flame don't believe in you, or whatever the situations might be. Okay, so look from within, because there is a truth that it's missing. If your twin flame meets your real twin flame, they'll check up on you, they'll send you the truth, they will give you the true energy, they will give you a true love, and you will not asking how they're doing or what their energy is. Okay, you will simply know. That is what's called the truth. But when the truth is broken down, then the belief of the divine drops out. You have no idea what that is when that belief is dropped down. It's full of grace. Okay, it's a lot of energy that it's not pleasant. But some people have to learn that way. Okay. Um, so purity, passion. How do you figure out all of your abilities? Very good questions, Purity. You kind of like all of a sudden you get to know. For example, the distance healing. I mean, I don't want to show you a chat, okay, because of the privacy of the person, okay. But with her, we got connected probably in the beginning, and I help her with energies. And every time when she has headaches or she has energy problems or situations from within, it's like, Dio, I don't know what to do. I'm like, just give me a second. And I just close my eyes. I picture her. I send her an energy of inner peace. I send her energy that's going to help her. And she's like, my heart is popping. I send a little piece within the energy of her heart. I hold it, the heart, and it's like, take it easy, buddy. It's going to be okay. Just relax. And I open my eyes, and she takes me a minute. It's like, holy smack, how did I hell do you doing this? That's what it is. Hey Josh, thanks for coming in. That's how you're gonna find out some of your gifts. Okay, some of your gifts are they're gonna increase with doing more for universe. More gifts coming in, more powerful will begin, and you will discover more within your own gifts. They're gonna be very highly powerful, and the vibrations of the truth with that, they're going to be confirmations coming, okay, which is the truth, confirmations for it. Another time that it's a confirmations, for example, when I do the astrogravitational psychology of a person who comes to me for help, and I tell them, how was it, okay, and they're like, man, they're just like, this is like forever, I never seen you, just like, me, look in this chart, okay, you getting this feedback, and that's how you know for your abilities, for purity. In purity, if you have abilities, and look from within them, you may be afraid of something. Some of the people, they have ability to see darkness. Some of the people, they have abilities to work with dark entities. But that is about work in the lower astral to rise into the light, to get the transformations of the darkness brings into the light. Okay, and they fear this gift. They are afraid to go into the darkness. But that's what you were given, this gift of the light. Okay, so that's for your purity. So this happens all of a sudden when you get activated as a TF. Um, when you get activated as a TF, there is so many things get activated. And you need to understand that is like when you get beautiful baby, when you get this awakening as a TF, there is so many things are reopening. The mirroring neurons getting fired, your whole body gets all the DNA begins to be changed. You feel it like you begin to feel the vibrations of people, the thoughts. You begin to understand different patterns. You begin to rewrite everything in your mind about for it. But that opens over time, because imagine you're a computer and I'm installing you a brand new operational system. And with the operational system, I'm installing you all your abilities. And when I push the button on that computer, you have to know all your abilities on 100%. And guess what? You don't. You have no capabilities or time really to get to know it. It takes a time to get to know your gifts. They are not just like this. Okay, even my gifts, I'm still open some of it. Okay, still there is so much. You guys, if you have this really awakening and for it, you will understand that some of you have hard time with these abilities within yourself. Okay, so they get activated when it's needed. You might have, for example, survival skills that you don't know. So here we go. You are in this tough situations that no income, no job, and no situations, and all of a sudden you tap into that survival skill, and now that survival skill helps you. Okay, you see something for it. So that's what this is. Beautiful. Um, when you get activated as a twin flame, you begin to be activated really as a twin flame when you begin to practice as a twin flame. You can be ignited as a twin flame, but what do you do after that? It all depends. If you're not active, you're not doing anything like a twin flame, or you can only say, well, I'm a twin flame, and I'm trying to help young people and this and that. And no, no, you're not a twin flame. You're not active yet. You're like a soldier that it's a put in reserve and never went to fight, never went to perform. You're not a twin flame yet. So you need to understand that the warrior is tested in the battles of the field and not on the sidelines. And that's what a lot of the twin flames they not performing out there out of a fear. You need to understand the fear. Doesn't matter what fear that is. That is your enemy number one from which you overcome your fear. So that's how you get active, when you do something out there for creating a better world using your powers. That's what you gotta awaken. You don't use it, or you abuse that gift. Oh, if you abuse the gift, then yeah, we're talking about big problems for it. So that's what this is. How to free of twin flame energy. You can't get free out of that. Once you awaken, and that's it. Maybe that's not the person. Maybe that person is just a spark that ignites your soul. But now you understand what the real connection is, what real love is. Once you cross that bridge, you can't go back. You're trying to go back, but you already crossed the bridge. You already know what it's on the other side. And there is no return on that point to be free of this energy. Okay? There's no way. You're gonna seek. You're gonna breathe that energy. It's been given you for a purpose. Uh, Katie, for it. So, by the way, Katie, thank you for coming into the chat and ask some question. Really appreciate it. Okay. You can free from within yourself when you focus from within and allow that twin flame that does their job. For it, you can free within your mind, but the energies of the awakening, the energies of the spiritual love, the love within the soul and the spirit, that part, you you can't get free. You can't just free yourself up. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Gizzy, thank you. Hi, I'm driving my body now. Start to heal broken hand. It's not easy, but it's true. Yes. Katie, why do you not love twin and avoiding it? It's most beautiful. Okay. Deja vu, premonitions of psychic abilities. Deja vu and premonitions. Yes, they are. And Mandir Kaur, I don't know if you pronounce it. Thank you for coming to the chat. And Mandip, that comes into part of the clairvoyance, kind of like you foreseen things, okay, for it. Premonitions is a powerful thing. They are like most of the time they come in like a warning, because if you have to do a mission, they give you a premonitions of something's going to happen, and you understand certain things for it. The deja vu, yes, these deja vus are for you to confirm that, hey, you have psychic abilities, dude. Think about it, use it, trust us. All right, and that's what that is. And thank you, Mandeep, for brought that in. Josh, thank you. Can beautiful baby. Can someone try and take your gifts, try and use them, try to manipulate your energy? People can through the mirroring neurons, they can do that. But that it's coming to a limit that it's going to be lack of performance, and the lack of performance will comes in that you using the gift for manipulation. You need to understand that divine protects. You can basically you're like you go into somebody's ideas and somebody's gifts and abilities, and you kind of like tap it in, and you're like, I'm gonna store his ideas, his files. You get in a thumb drive, you put it in that computer, you take it with you, and now you go back home and you put it in there. And guess what? You're reading it, you understand it, you're feeling it, maybe it's an energy and so on. There is one thing missing. Guess what that is? Number one, you're gonna try to put the logic to work, but logic doesn't work with divine purposes. And now you're like, what? Maybe you're trying to see the innovation. You will not understand the innovation, or you're not going to understand this gift, because this gift was about to be shared, not to be used for manipulations and so on. So now you're going to get slapped usually when these things happens. Some of the people will trying to do this abilities and using the mirroring neurons, that doesn't work with the divine. It works with the lower energies, however. It works in the lower realm, into the dark side, because that's what they're feeding into. That's how the dark side grows, stealing somebody's thinking, doing manipulations. And that's why if the gift is good and you're trying to do this manipulations, for example, they're not going to work. This is you bring in a higher vibrations into a lower realm. That automatically turns to a crashes. People who trying to steal ideas or stealing things or however for it, you need to understand that the divine knows everything. Okay, and stealing somebody's gifts. Okay, um, you are going to get yourself in trouble. However, the gifts, they can be passed from one person to the other with the help of the divine. The divine does the upload and download between, specifically within the twin flames. That is a gift that divine does. For example, I never did certain things, and all of a sudden I had the gift because of the divine, because the gift that was given to me from that person, okay, the gift that came to me from that person was to help her and her family to build that from within. However, that gift was abused later on, and guess what? Because he was about that, that person took that gift and they benefit and they did something very bad with it. Now that gift doesn't exist anymore. So you need to understand that with the gifts from the divine, don't play kids games. Okay, for example, I love this kid's toy. I'll steal it so I can play with it. It's gonna be mine. It's not yours. It's somebody else's. It's the same with the gifts. Okay, the divine gifts specifically, don't don't mess with it unless the divine is giving you these energies. Okay, so that's what for it. Um, Purity, it's overwhelming. I feel like I'm vibrating all the time. Yeah, the vibrations now are very high and also very clear begin. That's the new road. We are here. Okay, we arrived in this new cycle, and a lot of the people they don't like the new cycle because you can see different, higher perspective, can better than before, and to that higher perspective and better than before then the situations becomes different. So for it, Anna Bruce Newman, thank you for coming to a chat. Hi Dio, thanks so much. Yes, I have increased clear audience in my interest in astrology and tarot are definitely strong connections with animal and human emotions. There we go. That's a confirmations. Thank you for confirming this because I know a lot of the people when I talking about their abilities. Sometimes I see the sacred abilities within people when I talking to them, or when I reading their chart, and they're like, "Yeah, I have this, but I kind of like listen to my parents. I went to the college, and now I understand that this wasn't the right thing, and I had to do the other things. But this has always been my passion. Follow your passion from within you. Do your work that connection is broken in online? For it, do your work active that connection is broken in online? It's all about connection. I don't know what the connections. Maybe the connection it's from within you, Christine. So I don't know if it's broken online or not. Yes, I feel that still unboxing. Yes, you're always gonna unbox those gifts. You're gonna be surprising that you you unboxing the gift, okay? You're unboxing it, and guess what? You come back and there is more. You come back and there is more. You come back and there is more, and you're like wondering what the heck. Guess what? Because you're doing it out there. You're doing it for the divine. The divine's putting back. That is the equal give and take with the universe. You guys know how that beautiful that is? I'm so happy if some of you have that. That's mean divine trusting you. Okay. So for it. So yeah, unboxing it. Anna Breeze, thank you. Thank you. Yes. You will keep unboxing it. Thank you for this. Yes, 1 foot and five, the other foot and 3D. No, actually, Diana, we're going to have a 2 feet on the ground, a head in the clouds, and bring that paradise on earth. Diana, that's what we're here for. Okay, that's what this energy is about. Okay, we getting it about the new earth we getting here. That's what this is. I don't know if you guys seeing it. There we go. That's better. You see all that light? That's the sea of the energy, the sea of the universe. Okay, that's universal energy that comes for this reason here. So yeah, but yeah, we unpacking stuff. Pink Ferris, are you supposed to share the premonition? It's about someone else. Why would the divine give us this? The divine has its own reasons. Pink Ferris, thank you. Very good questions, by the way. Very deep. Are you supposed to share premonitions? You need to understand when the premonitions they're going to be shared. Okay, where are they coming from? You need to understand that sometimes the premonitions coming in from a lower astral, and they're kind of like to sabotage you. Those are for example, sometimes when you say like, if you, my twin flame, loves me, God send me a 1111. Uh, and but that comes from your ego, from the lower needs, okay, the astral to know it, okay, and on the next minute you see 1111, then yeah, you see it, oh, my twin flame loves me, and you are all jacked up inside it, and all of a sudden it's like your twin flames message you, I don't want to see you, and you're like, what the heck? So you need to understand that the premonitions, okay, they're coming clearly, they're coming without you ask, they're coming from divine. If you ask for certain premonitions, you might gonna engage within a lower astral, and that lower astral can confuse the crap out of you, and then you're gonna be in the misery. You're gonna be in a misery. You're gonna be feel bad. You're gonna feel this because of the lower astral. Okay, and now the lower astral drains the energy out of you. Okay, that's what they do. So. Why would you the divine give us this to us? The divine, it's given it to us for their purpose. You need to understand divine purpose, it's primary. It's always been primary. They can give you visions or premonitions within your life. They will give you for certain things. They will give you like, you know what, this is what's going to happen to you, but then you need to, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be right. It's going to be a proper situations. So yeah, that's what this will be. And Andrea, thank you, dear. Oh, you're welcome. Anna Breeze said thank you, dear. So you're welcome, Anna Breeze. And life can be beautiful, baby. For some TF, there is a mission to work together side by side. To all the twin flames is working side by side. You need to understand that this connection is a you're working together with the divine. The divine puts you together for the divine purpose. It's not like my twin flame will do this and I will do that, and then it's going to be this, there's going to be that. It's combined work. And a lot of the people, they don't understand this work. They never cooperate. They never have this mutual agreements kept because they have different agendas on it. But while within the twin flames, they have one agenda: better life, a better family, better things. The divine is using the TF for that power. And if that power is not there, or that power is just to be tasted what it is so they can learn for it, and later on that shows up the truth. You need to understand divine, it is relentless about the truth. Relentless. There is no slack in there. So that's what they need to work side by side. That's what they're putting together. Okay, but that's what there is. CCO session. Oh, sorry for that. But CC can rewatch it. Katie, the TF energy was always hostile and mean to me. Now the TF just pull out my energy and block my energy. So I say what to do. You need to understand that if your twin flame pulls the TF energy, don't feel it anymore. No. This is someone who is probably having issues with the lack of attention, and they just asking for attention from you so they can feel better. They take your energy, and now they are just going away. It's like, okay, I got that, and a lot of the twin flames that happens for it. So the oriented what to do is what they do in the psychology is when someone is manipulative and abusive, and they only want things from you, you set boundaries, and you need to set up an energy boundaries about the twin flame. It's like, no, 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 you can't just come here and take my energies away. No, 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 no. Go, go learn how to make it your own. All right, that's what you need to do. Just go evolve. You help them that way, actually, so they can learn what that's mean to make energy from themselves, not just take it from here and from there, and they're okay. Take a look the person of your twin flame lifestyle or life. Maybe they were all the time they were taught that to do this, and now they're using this same mentality process within the twin flames energy. You need to understand that whatever is in your character as a 3D, what was your character as a 3D, it's going to be your character as a twin flame 4. So while awakening and the base of the truth, you change yourself, you upgrade yourself. But if the truth is hidden and hiding, and you bring the truth out of the surface for it, and they blame you for it, and now they're kind of like want to get your energy back. No, you need to set boundaries for you for that energy. As soon as you feel like it's coming to get energy, it's like, nope, universe seeking what he's doing. He's stealing energy from you. No, that's what you need to do. Okay, where I was. Cece, what is the gift God will bring you when you believe and give into the love and surrender? God brings the unconditional love. It's going to test you on that unconditional love, to love the unlovable for some reason, or to show up 100% love and love something very, very. That's kind of like in order to have the unconditional love, it's going to be tested against the unconditional love. That is a part of the 100% from within you. What is that 100%? That 100% is the current moment you to reach the whatever the goal was set up by the divine. And then when a divine is like, love it 100%, go do 100%, wherever you agree in the soul contract, go ahead and perform it. You will be asking, you will be showing, you will given a chance, and the divine is going to support you. Okay, the divine is going to support you. Once you achieve that, the divine sees it. Okay, and then the divine is giving you more gifts. So that's what it is. It's the unconditional love within the universe. You love the stars. You love the cosmic dust. You love all the life that exists out there. You love the energy, and then you love everything else. That's what this is. CC. Christian psychability of after meeting twins is biggest, always good, always okay. When my twin flame with COVID coming, they stay better 3 times, help them with the connections. Yes, that abilities of this energy can transfer to helping during healthy issues, and that could be the one of the gifts for it. The gifts that can save lives for and sometimes that energy can really help but if you're teaching the people and they are abusing it, that energy that can work right now, you need to understand the gifts are gifts. Okay, but it's good that you help Christine, good job. The ghosting was awful. Hot and cold communication can be thing for a while. Anna Bruce Newman, find me on Facebook. I sent some energies that you and I we need to talk about this ghosting for it, and there's a lot of pain in you. I know you're feeling it. What I'm trying to tell you. So coming over and get me, and we'll talk about this ghosting situation. It happens to a lot of people. That is it because of the way that the toxic energies that was. And I believe Anna Breeze proved me wrong, but were you ghosted like last year around maybe midsummer or around October, in that area, October, November. It was probably very bad around Christmas. I'll tell you why. Okay. I feel like, oops, man, I lost my chat. Mm. Okay, CC. I told from the universe for to help others how to charge and sustain all the visions and energies. CC, open up the package and begin to practice little by little. Yeah, you're gonna mess it up sometimes because you don't know what you're doing at the beginning, but that's how you learn, little by little. For example, you can talk to people. It's like, you know what, I got all this. I'm just trying to see what is that works. Okay, I'll be very gentle, but I need to understand. I got this for it. Let me try. For example, if that's Reiki, get the person, get the energies from within you, put your field, energy field towards the person. And now when you go ahead and do this, they may feel like warming. When you do like this and this, they may gonna feel like the needles. Or when they do this, they're gonna be feel like this energy of pressure. And also if you do like a little bit like this and this, they're gonna feel like, man, it's like a wind goes on. That's what for it. Okay, CC. How do you prevent your twin from energy subhoning lower vibes? You sense them and you tell them, listen, you're in lower vibes and we cannot be connected. Okay, because you're gonna drag me down. I'm responsible for people. I don't need your lower vibes. Okay, I don't need them. Either you grow or whatever you gotta do with the divine, work on it. If you have a lower vibes and you need me to help you to increase your vibes, yes, okay, I can help you. But if you don't communicate with me, if you don't do the things with me, just no. You gotta protect your energy, okay, for it, because your twin flame has to understand to cooperate with you, not stealing energies from you. Basically, they acting as an energy vampire and suck the life out of you because of their benefit. Okay, and no, this is a that's what we're talking about. This mental ability and capabilities of cooperation. That's why twin flames are learning to have this purity. Erica, a long time ago, when I was a member of a shriek, I had the ability to speak angel languages, but was forbidden from them to speak. I cried when I say God that more I can speak, and I lost it. Erica, you can recover it. You can recover it as long as reach back from within you. Okay, you can recover it. I try again, but we're not the same. Feel the love, the angel love back in you, Erica. Yeah. By the way, Erica, if you want, we can have a chat on the Facebook sometimes. Find me. What can you share about the dark energies that come through with the visions and the gate? Oh, CC, that could be, my God, CC. Dark energies. You need to understand that the darkness wants the lights to consume it so they can grow. But what they don't understand is when they consume it, the light is actually contagious from within. And they don't understand that when they consume the light of someone, they actually bring that love, like a virus within them. Basically, they enhance a virus. What they don't understand, and what the both sides, the light and the dark, they don't understand that when you go into the darkness, you actually bring the love for creation with God. And what the dark doesn't understand, that when they fight with the light, actually they do some kind of like grow from it. But if consciously the dark and the light coming together to create things, now that's different. That's an in yang creation. That is whole another game for it. But the gate, that is the gate of the truth. You can't go through the gate if you're not truthful. That gate actually was mentioned through quite a few places, and quite a few people kind of like feeling it for it. Yeah, before you go through that gate, though, you're going to be dragged to hell. But once you go through that gate, you're getting an inner peace state. It's kind of like somebody finally pull you out from the lower realm and 100%. And now they put you in the paradise, and you're like, you don't breathe, you are like dead, you're like depressed, and all so on. But they comes like, it's okay, you're safe here. We're going to heal you. Now the divine works within you when you go through that stage of truth for it. And that's about the gates, you see. I do that, but still affect me. He felt dark. Katie, yeah, will find me on the Facebook, Katie, for it. So, Chrissy B, I've been tested. Oh, we all tested. We all gonna be tested all the time, anytime, 24/7. JP, that happens to me. Felt my energy draining, but my teeth is with certain person. It never fails to feel drained and tense on social media there with the person. If you twin flame it with another person, okay, they're still not mature enough to understand things, and they probably don't listen divine, and so on and so on. And now because they're missing the energy with you, they find someone, and they want to pretend the same energy, but doesn't happen because you're not there. It's not with you. They always gonna miss this energy, so don't worry about it. Um, JP, I Josh, it feels like a test, like I'm thrown out of the old world and locked out. Yeah, exactly, Josh. We are thrown out of the old world. We can't get back in that thing. Stays there. Josh, I guess all I need to start handling over to source. Yes, exactly. Annabry, you text something, but you retracted. Don't know why. For it. Um, so let's see. Um, okay. Once I was between sleep and I got a visions that person's doing something that looks like voodoo. I always felt there was a dark energy. You need to understand that some people who casting spells, or you need to understand spell can be a wish, but it can come to you like a dark magic. Okay, you can feel this. All you need to do is when you kind of like a between this sleep and awake, just turn your back on the other side. Okay, JP, do that. You understand things different. Somebody's going to protect your back, which is the divine. Okay, you turn your back, that the energy turns back on you. It's kind of like little tricks of people don't understand. Okay, energies heal people around you, and twin. Yes, the energy can heal people around you and yourself. You're right, Christine. Yes, they are. Okay. God words, soul words, heal psychic ability, body. I mean, sorry for my English. No worry about Christine, you're good. But yeah, this energy is healing. But where did that come from? It didn't came from the earth, it came from the universe. Okay. It came from the first creations. If you see here, that is the sea, but here, there is the stars. You see the stars in here? They're all over. And that's you as a spirit. That's you as a spirit. Okay, CC. People often cry when I help them and I give them the talk, angelic truth. Yeah, there you go, CC. If you people crying, that's mean healing. Great job. I'm. My heart goes with you. Okay, keep doing it. You will understand when the people crying, they're healing something. They're healing something from within. So that's what. Yeah, the talk of the angelic truth. Yes, you need to understand that angelic truth. That is divine power. That is divine power. Good job, Sissy. And that was a very good topic you put up today. So, yeah. All right. Chrissy B, I've been going through a similar times. Yeah, Chrissy B, yeah, there has been similarities out there for it. So I know what you're talking about. And I'm glad that you guys are for it. Chrissy B and Anna Breeze. There is a Facebook group that I created. If you guys can be part of that chat group it's made it for members only, and you can talk to each other there. You can create a Facebook room between each other, and you guys can share things or needs to talk more and more. I made that group for that purpose. If you guys need it or if you need my help, let me know. Of course, I said, guys, I'm here for you. Okay. Erica, I became love now. Yeah, we are all love here. It is about love, unconditional love, just a human understanding, truth. That's what we are bringing here. That's the new road, Erica. People, okay. JP, before this TF thing happened, I was Catholic, but I never really religious. I'm now spiritual and I feel and understand energies. I'm sure I have a long way to go, but I'm in a tune with now to do something new, excited. Yes, JP. By the way, yeah, it's gonna happen. The things unpack some of the things, so you will be happen to you. So, can you heal yourself, your heart? Uh, your heart, sometimes you can't heal it, especially if your heart was broken through a people. Yes, self love can heal it to put it back yourself together when your heart is broken. But you need to understand that sometimes with this brokenness, if you was used divine's energy, you walking into the garden that divine put in that heart. You need to understand that some of the things will take time to heal your heart. Yes, you can heal heart to a certain level, but some of the things in there, when especially somebody damage you with energy, and if that is a twin flames energy, and they hurt you so bad, probably due of anger and so on. A lot of the twin flames they go through this. They hurt so bad in order to later on they understand that divine is going to put them in a place that they have to heal later on. And it doesn't matter if it's in this time or another lifetime. Yeah, you can heal your heart. For example, you can heal other people's heart, but your own personal heart, that is someone has to heal it for you. Somebody has to give you the love to heal it. Usually, those are the healers who does that for it, and those are the people who help you from within. Uh, Beautiful baby. But self healing, you can heal a lot of the things, but not like on 100%. The heart is different to heal. Heart is different to heal. Can any of the abilities ever hurt me, or is this my fear? Fear, CC, it's fear. It's all fear, not to unpack it. Face your fears. Face your fears. Yes, you can with words with flying borbing. Is there is any days or night that bring special portals? Yes. CC, yes. Okay. So, for example, if you take a look now, we talked about this earlier. We are going to have this empty of consciousness that's going to happen on the 27th. That empty of consciousness, it's the garbage that it's in our mind. It's going to be cleared out. It's going to be kind of like a collective event, but that prepares for the Lion's Gate. But who goes to the Lion's Gate? Uh, the truth. That's what goes to the Lion's Gate. That's what it is. Only the true lions, the true warriors, the true wisdom goes to that gate. The rest of it, they're only going to know is the Lion's Gate day. They're only going to feel little energy. And it's like, yeah. So that's what this is. And the Lion's Gate is going to be different energies. But yes, it's energy portals. By the way, people in chat, I never wanted to my abilities. And so, as Dio knows, I struggle hard to accept them. Yeah, uh, you need to understand sometimes it's hard for you to accept your gifts. And the reason you hard for you to accept your gifts because of you still have human desires. You still have human things in you, and now you understand that your gifts are kind of like they took you on a different road. But when you combine the both, you can have a different human experience that most people who only see it in a fantasy movies. Okay, you can experience things from within you that, um, for example, flying through the stars, through the universe, and go past through these clouds of cosmic dust and stars, see all this energy there, the life that it's getting created, the sound of how the leftover stones they just hitting each other just like click click and they echoing somehow into you feel their presence of something the gravitations put in together. You need to understand that with the gifts you're going to lose something, but you got to be appreciative of what you gain. Okay, you got to be appreciative of what you gain. So I'm working now and I'm busy. I can't chat much, but thank you for the understanding and sharing your wisdom. You're welcome, JP. Thank you for coming in. If you gotta go, I understand. I know that today's chat it's kind of like take some time for it, but thanks for being here. Christine, I speak with nature, God, sun properties help to heal. Once I go through a city, meet a woman, and I ask her, I speak with her, and Jesus comes to me, and I come into like people, and she will be okay. Good job, Christine. Keep doing it. Maybe a little, but keep doing it. Life is beauty. Do some people move because of calling to do something and work, healing work? People will move for different reasons, baby. They can move for so many things. Okay, it's all about like destiny or karma or a place they need to be. For example, the move. I don't know what move you're talking about. If you can be um, more expressive, move like you have to move, or the other people's moves away from you. But you can get the calling of some kind of work. If you need to be, if you hear the call, you have to act on it. But if you don't act upon it, then what's the situation? So, yeah, healing and working or something. It's you need to understand that the divine will find purpose for you when the time comes in when you truly surrender to the divine. Truly surrender to the divine. You will for it. Do we start to get away from certain people, families? Oh yeah. Oh, this is just at the beginning. Oh, you guys will see it when Mars coming in into play in Gemini. He's gonna be there for 6 months, and you need to understand, divine is gonna be very point out. It's like when family was interfere in your life, manipulate you, or family members that were doing things behind your back, or friends, or co-workers. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of walk away and finding the truth, because you need to understand Mars new cycle. It is about the truth. Mars working with Pluto, that it's in Capricorn, about the truth. There will be like hell no, and you will be walking away from people because of that truth, and people will walk away from you because you're not truthful. Okay, you need to understand divine is going to be relentless from now on with the truth. I mean, that new cycle that's coming right now, the age of Aquarius that's coming in, there will be, you're going to feel it in the air. Okay, we're talking about age of Aquarius, for crying out loud. This is like you feel everything in the air. Okay, this is not a Pisces secret, manipulative, down under, nobody knows. No, 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 no. That's it. It's gone. It's done. You feel it now in the air. All right. That's it. You're feeling it in the air. You smell this, and the actions prove it. That's it. Until they don't change their behavior, change their actions, and fix what was broken and become the truth now, that was going to be a different story. So that's what it is. Beautiful. Um, Lost friends, connections. I'm sorry. I just speak with people about Jesus and the cloud that we heals. What about broken heart connections with angels? Broken hearts are broken hearts. You need to understand that we have a human interconnections, and the human part cannot be healed. The energy wise, you can heal things, but the human, normal human behavior, relationship, if that is broken, then you guys got to understand there is a lot of things that for it. So, lost friends, connections to the material and my interest, but gain the truth. Exactly. People who came to you for the material things, for it, for material connections, you need to understand that if they only came for the money, oh, oh, the divine's gonna the divine's gonna work with them. That's all I want to say. Yeah, you know why you lost those friends. Yes, for it. Margaret, welcome to the chat. I now value more than anything. Yes, exactly. Uh, okay, I'm behind the chat, guys. Thanks everyone for the great comments and questions. Wow, oh, thank you. That's nice. Dio, I'm all about peace and light, Dio. I'm about love. Yes, exactly, Katie. Peanut. That's always the right thing to it. I can hear the vibrations of flowers. Show them appreciation for their radiance. Whoa. Huh. That's a good energy. Wow. And embrace. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Nice energy, by the way. Very nice energy. Wow. All right. Oh, God gave you a gift. Use it. Okay. Use it. By little by little. Yes, Christine, good for you. I feel I have only true connection that it's with God. Yes, the true connections with God will bring you to the true connections with everything and shows you the truth. Somebody can be a truth at present time, but in the future, if they continue not to be a truth with you, you will know, you will understand. And Mandeep, this is a very powerful because personal connection with God, it's personal. It's your personal relationship from within you with God. And admiring that personal connection, that brings this illumination process up here. That give you this divine energy. Okay, the divine is not going to put divine energy to someone who doesn't show up, doesn't prove that they are divine. Um, yes, me personally moving somewhere else, state, maybe country. Good. I moved. I moved for it. I don't know if you can move one more time, maybe, or no. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still waiting for directions for what I'm gonna do for it. JP, when I met my twin flame, started noticing the beauty of everything, the sky, the trees. Yes, when you get awakened as a twin flame, you're right, JP. For you see the beauty of everything, even the birds, the dogs, and the street cats, or even the sunflower that popped out right in the middle of the floor, and to, uh, for example, in some kind of like a walkway, you see these things, you notice them. Why? Because divine wants to show you that even in the impossible places, okay, divine can give you a little shyness just for you, and kind of like to understand, kind of like a personal message from divine to you because you notice it. It's actually for everybody, but not people maybe not noticed it, but you did. And that is the kind of like a personal message of these things for. So it's very good, JP. It's very good. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, pretty much at the end of the chat. Wow. Okay. Well, it's been 1 hour and 33 minutes. I will lead up one. And CC, when we transcend, when you see the starlight exit the universe as an energy, what are you in that state? I can see there, but when I'm in there, so you're the divine spark, CC. The divine spark, that is a where the Holy Spirit holds, and it brings you to somewhere in the universe. And whatever your spark is gravitation, and what you need to do for it, then that matches where you need to go by gravitations within the universe. That's what that is. It's been preset a long time ago, so you understand this how it works with the gravitation for it. And yes, I noticed flowers a lot, and took so many pictures of them. Yeah, I do that with the flowers as well. I love flowers, and I love the flowers in the morning when I go to the place that I drink in my coffee every day. I'm kind of like a religious to that. And sometimes you see on a Facebook, those who follows me on the Facebook, I send you very beautiful pictures from there. Yes. After going through the so much narcissistic, modern, toxic family relationship, I find that the only relationship is to the Supreme Creator. Mandip, yes. And by the way, Mandip, just because you share private information here, it's not bad. It's actually great. And acknowledge that you have a toxic mother. I want to give you a heads up. My mom is toxic as hell. I haven't lived with her. I don't have relationship with her, which is the good thing. But I can't be within her surrounding. You can heal something that you are surrounded with. If you get a chance to kind of like stay away and go somewhere out, it's gonna help you to go to a higher perspective and do things for it. Kind of like giving you helpful advice for it. Some of the people who have a narcissistic parents that I've been working lately, as soon as they pull that out and they begin to feel it in the next 3 to 4 weeks, totally different. You are gonna believe how much difference is with that when you take yourself out of a toxic environment energy there. So giving you an advice, Mandeep, if you get a chance for it. All right. Christine, my soul heals dogs, neighbors. Yeah, you can heal a lot of things. The dogs love me. I'm like the dog lover or the dog whisperer sometimes. And before I got my pup, which is with him, we went through a lot until he gets to this level. But he got better. Okay, he got better. But there was the dogs in the park that I lived in the Chicago area, and the people walking their dog, and I'm just looking at the dogs, and I feel the love for them, and the lust comes back from them, and they just come to me, and they're like, I pet him, I just do something. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but give them that love, and all of a sudden they begin to love me more than their owner, and the owner is like, what are you doing to the dogs? I'm like, are you a dog whisperer or something? This dog's never listens that better. Like, I don't know, I'm just good with dogs. And I keep on going. You can't explain it to them about you're a twin flame, you work with energies and you have energy exchange with a dog, for it. But you need to understand that, if you want the dog to be with you, they're like little kids. Okay, you have to learn them to respect and to call cooperation things. And Sensei, he's been biting me a lot. He came from shelter, and let me tell you, he was, I mean, to the blood. But we worked that out. Okay, so okay, what I was. Thank you, dear. Okay, Anna Bruce. The psychical abilities always come out in the family tree or personal too. They can be combined, CC. Okay, there is a reason why you're born in this family because of your DNA, so you can work with what you have as a DNA, and there is something that you have from within. Usually, you do. Usually, you do. I know for a matter of fact that my grandfather on my father's side, he was practicing a naturally ability of um, putting the people's bones back in their places and all this twisted feet and all this stuff naturally. Never went to any medical school. So my mother actually has ability to look at in the coffee and she's good. So I'm the third generation with this. So you know about it. So yes, I'm confirming that. Okay. So Thanks, Gio. I immediately cried when you said I have angelic parents back me, angelic presence back me. It was very healing. I felt your energy comes through me. Yeah, Erica, the universe, it's amazing with me because people come to me and I'm like, universe, what's going on in there? And they're like, that's okay, just send little energy here and there. And that's what I did. If somebody can sense the energies through the camera and the videos, and they can detect it, what's going on, they're gonna figure things out that it's far beyond. Yeah, I send a lot of healing energies to you guys through the chat. Some of you feeling it. Also, I feel people in the chat with their energies here, and yeah, that's how I operate. It's one of my gifts, Erica. So you will understand this gift. And I'm glad that you felt it, and I'm glad that you feel a little better for it. I have the ability to enhance people's abilities, and that's another thing. I need to learn how to control this. I heal my twin everything when I look this picture. I feel everything about him. Christine, that's good that you heal him, but seek the confirmations from him. Okay, just make sure that it works. All right. Lovely Libran. She just walked in 1717. By the way, I saw 1717, the numbers. So this morning, I woke up and Sensei waked me up because of his timing about the numbers. And I waked up and the numbers were 0220 on my computer. So I'm like, oh my God, Sensei, he wanted to go out, he wanted to play because of his biology clock change. So I was up, down, touched the ground and everything. Then I saw 333 and the divine timings and all this. Next time was 0440. I'm like, okay. Then no 0707. And it's been a night for it here. Either some of them lately they've been. I write it down so I can know to trace them later on. And when I see 1717, it's like, oh my God, again the numbers. So yeah, but Erica, that's what it is. So use it. Dio, I have felt negative energy from a parent before, and I felt the urge to get away. I start feeling bad because the one day will pass away and makes me feel bad. I will not. Beautiful baby. Learn one thing: your parents, they not belong to you. You are you are a universe property, not parents' property. If the parents are toxic and they hold on to you and they're forcing you to do things, they're really not your parents. They don't help you to grow. They want you to be around them so you can care for them. They are probably attention seekers or something that goes on from within. The real parent's job is to make you independent. And if parents makes you dependent, there is a problem. If the parents didn't help you to grow, then you have to go out and to go be learning to be independent for you. Don't worry about this, that if you're not there, they're gonna pass away. They're gonna pass away anyway. Even if you're there, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stop the death coming through them? No, we are gonna die for it. But if you did the right things and you are right there and you share the love during that moment, I'm talking about the unconditional, proper family love. That's a different story. Other than that, that's no way. Okay, the people who cared for me were my grandparents, and I'm not really that much because toxic is toxic. It doesn't matter who that is. You need to understand that the toxic parents, that is a like the relationship between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Did they had a son-father relationship? They begin to have that relationship when the father turns around and saves his son. That's what it is. When the son reach out and talking, I sense a conflict within you about your uh, good side. Okay, that's what it is. And some of the parents, they have to get the lessons of their toxicity. There is. That's what it is uh, for it. Uh, all right, guys, give me just a little bit. I've been for an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours here in the chat. Uh, this turns out to be like a conference. Um, so, just a second, guys. So, um, uh, life, Dio, I have felt negative energy from a parent before, and I felt the urge to get away. We already talked about this. When I sense someone has dark energy, what do you suggest I do? See, when you felt the dark energies from someone, see where they have it from, what that is what the purpose is. Be mindful that the more you go into the darkness, the more you will understand, the more you're going to surround with the dark energies from within you. You might end up in a karmic relationship, you might end up in somewhere as psyche, which is dark. They're like a narcissistic, which is they're not developed. And you kind of like going into the void that has nothing in there. You're going to kind of like, there's nothing. So, but if someone has a darkness, but there's like, I need help, I don't know what's going on, go ahead and troubleshoot that darkness. Lately, that's what I've been doing for the past 8, 9 months. I worked with people with the toxic behavior and narcissism, and to give them understanding what the narcissism is, and help them to get away with it and find the truth from within. That's what I do for it. It's hard. It's very hard work. And when it comes to, I explain it to them and guide them. But when they need a psychologist, I send them to a psychologist. And yes, there has been a few cases of very good improvements. Okay, you can't just escape the darkness and go to the light straight through, but there has been a miracles with the divine that if somebody wants to get away with the darkness and the miracles, all they have to do is looking up to God. God's gonna give them a hand, okay, for it. But yeah, look at it, the darkness and the people. Don't be afraid out of that. The true warrior, though, is not afraid of the dark. The true warrior is afraid of when the divines comes in and see that the dark is more than it appears to be. And especially if someone, for example, if someone has a dark energy and they ask God to send them a help or things, and you help it out, and then they stab you in the back, you need to understand that it's going to be a lot of issues with the divine with these people. A lot of issues, yeah, for it. So, but don't be afraid. Take a look, troubleshoot it, speak with the person, and ask them. I want you to be 100% honest with me. Not because of me, because of you. If you want me to help you, I can help you, but you got to be honest for it. So, CC, don't be afraid. You might find your strength in there. The real strength is not built when you're sitting on the chair. The real strength is when you go dive into the darkness. And that's what sometimes hurts. Yeah, well, but you help a tons more people. that way. You learn. CCFM, I see a male figure with your right now. Male figure in my right. Okay. I got a lot of figures behind my back sometimes. I had someone, she was my teacher back in 30 years ago. That was when the first time I studied astrology, and um, I was the house butler there back in the days. And I helped the family. I cared for it, cared for the dogs, and shopping, cooking, all that stuff. But she had the psychic ability. She's like, look at me, look at me. And at some point, she's like, Dio, I don't know what you're going to do, but there is like a lot of people waiting on your awakening. You might be doing a lot of work with people. That's what she was doing. And you might experience something like this with me. By the way, energies within me are very different. They are, because it's the same thing with the universe. There is a lot of things within me. Once you connect with the universe, you can have what you need at the moment. So, but thanks for seeing it. Hopefully, it's good. Um, Mandeep, thanks for your advice. You're welcome. And I missed something. Wow, I also saw 1770. Someone was paced up at work yesterday. Can you tell if an energy is masculine or feminine through the through the chart? Usually, yes. That is the energy that is the energy that kind of like into the chart I can see. For example, if your Mars, it's more powerful. Your Sun, it's more powerful. And if let's say like you have one aspect with Venus, and you have like one aspect with Moon, then you are have more masculine energies. Yes, I can see that, baby, beautiful baby. Yes, you can. Uh, Katie, I can hear you. Mhm. All right. So helpful. Erica, my greatest gift is my love for everyone I feel when someone needs it, and I give it through some talk. My softness, kindness, Reiki healing, my higher frequency helps others to be happy. Exactly. That's what we're here for. Make the other people's happy, and live the rest of it to the divine. For it. Someone donate $20 super chat. I haven't seen it because of I can't look at the chat, guys. Mm. Purity is so helpful. Every human will learn our worth through knowing toxic people too, and how to set boundaries. Yes, we will learn that. There is a boundaries for it. But those are the healthy boundaries. It's like if you want to grow, but don't cheat with me, you're just sucking my energy. No. If you want to grow, we got to have a mutual agreement here to work towards common ground. And that is the learning. So you learn the good way when you have a friend that you guys are helping each other. You see the both sides of the coin, and there is a illuminations through this. Okay, but if it's bad, then you learn through the bad. You get yourself illuminated of what's going on with the other side, and now you're like the toxic person realize they're toxic, but you understand you're a light worker and you have to have a boundaries with toxic people. So yes, Anna Brace, you're 100% correct. Mandeep, thank you for your advice. Okay, lovely Libran, thank you for your kindness. So let me know if I can do something for you. For it, I'm highly intuitive, and sometimes I don't want to be this way because I see who the fake people are as well as those who are genuine, and I can be really stressful. I do have a healing powers as well. Don't be stressful when you see toxic people, because you kind of like have a fear that stopping you. When you see a toxic people, it's like, oh, another one. Okay, let me give them a little zap if they ask for it. But usually, sometimes when you see someone who is kind of like a highly toxic, and they're looking you at, that kind of like a look that they recognize the light from within you. It's kind of like the devil and angel see each other, walking around. They like give you themselves the look, but there is nothing you're gonna do for it. Yeah. So yeah. Mm, So all right, CF. Thank you for being here at the chat. I know it's been already almost 2 hours, guys. A very good chat today. 2 hours, yes. Christine, do your energy is here to come to heal me. I'm joking. Okay. A few days ago, you showed a picture and it said we all connected at some point. More of the different connections to each other. For example, you and I, because I see your spirit. Yes, we all connected, and the spirit, the universe, shows up everything. We have unlimited connections. You need to understand that every neuron can be a connection to you, and you have like billions of it within you. All right, so that's what that is. CC. All right, guys, let's thinking about what we're going to talk about tomorrow. All right, it's been a great, great chat, guys. Wow, almost 2 hours felt like nothing. Man, I haven't been talking like this. Maybe I have to do a workshop here in Bulgaria, but we'll see. Um, you're welcome, beautiful. From what I learned, it's for you're one seeking information, trying to understand TF. You're most likely the feminine half. I get both. I don't show up much my masculine side. I guess my masculine side's coming out only for purposes of masculine. And yeah, sometimes that power is too strong. I only show up when I need it, because the world needs more feminine understanding. That's what I'm feminine energy. I'm mostly in feminine energy. As a person, I'm a Libra. Don't forget about it. I know how to balance energies, and yeah, just because I don't show it, and doesn't mean I don't have it. Sometimes people misunderstand this energies for it, and that is the time when they are like, I'm here with the light and love and everything and so on. 1001. Okay, it's 1801 here. Okay, I'll wrote it on here. So, Anna Brace, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. For so new love after and not your TF subject. How should we move and etc. Who's going with CC? So yeah, I kind of like put a leash on my masculine side for it, because sometimes people they're not aware of that masculine side. It's coming out when I see the darkness usually, and it won't be pretty. It's just like yeah, you getting it, the point. So I would love to hear you speak about life after healing from TF, and uh, and living your calling. Anna Bruce, that is a good topic too, because healing is needed. Using the connections to bring in the new world. Whoa, wow, man! All those three are, mm, all those three are good. I think the chat's doing pretty well right now, guys. Masculine and feminine energies. Oh well, let me tell you guys. You guys decide. I'm here. Okay. So, uh, we always talk about healing, but what's next? Twin flame and spirit babies. Do you think J-Lo and Ben affect? I'm curious. I need to understand that when a love is meant to be, people go out there and they're learning the lessons and they understand what true love is. That is going to be probably one of the hardest moments when people realizing what true love is. Some people think that the love it's about money, respect, or someone will pay more attentions to them because they're with you, or so on and so on. You need to understand that both of them, because now everyone's talking about J Lo, and I didn't even knew the guy for it. I'm not too much within the celebrities for it. I only sense the celebrities, TF energies, and few people that I'm looking at, but I'm not following with. I'm not into this stars. I'm not into the glamour things. I don't even watch TV. Guys, I don't watch TV. Don't have news channels. Okay, I have a brand new TV. I don't even hook up to a TV. Okay, I don't watch. If you need a movie, there is a website to go watch a movie, and that's it. Okay, and for it. So we all need love, and many of us. All right, guys, make up your minds. What do you guys want to pick up on one topic? Okay, you guys figure out what you want for it. Well, that is a TV. Okay, right here. So, but I use it only for the computer. Uh, all right. We have a new love after and not your TF subject. How should we move on and etc. From CC? That's number one question. I would love to hear you speaking about life after healing from TF and living your calling. That came from Anna Breeze. Using the connections to bring a new world. That comes from Josh. Masculine and feminine energies from Beautiful Baby. We always talk about the healing, but what's next? Josh, I can answer you right now. After the healing, it's building. Diamond B, Twin Flames and Spirit Babies. So, what do you guys want to talk about it? Shamanic skins. Why do the twin flames sometimes get comparative with each other? Ooh, that is because of a culture maybe developed of competition. You need to understand that competition is very bad when it comes into a twin flame. It has to be cooperations, not competition, because competitions within the family or within twin flames is ugly as hell. Okay, competition like you putting that's toxic. Okay, you put in competition of between the family members within the family, that's toxic. Whoever does that competition within, that is toxic as hell. Who has allows this is toxic. And yeah, um, that's what I'm just going to answer with shamanic. That's what the comparative part is. There should be not comparativeness. No, it should be a mutual agreement of co-development, not comparative. If you're comparative within the twin flame, you're going to create disbalance. So Big no no. Big no no. For it. Yeah, often a lot. Yeah, and no. Okay, there is a things for Josh. Uh, Josh, using the connection to bring new world. Okay. All right, Josh, you're the winner for tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it about using the connection to bring in the new world. Okay, I guess you guys decided. Since the last night that recently happened, my feet and hands are on fire with shooting lightning energies that has become very painful. I ground outside, but not improved. Do you have any suggestions? Healing, ground yourself, take a showers, barefoot, and yeah, your hands. Go ahead and touch a grounding rod and hold it until that energy kind of like goes away. It will. You need to understand that something is happening right now to you due to Venus and Lilith union for it. That is a lot of love and kind of like toxic energy at the same time comes in together in the family. So maybe something with family that it is connected in there. Look what fits your energy like this. What feeding you to produce that energy? You're producing that energy, and it could be a grounding within your mind. You to stop some kind of thinking process that creates that energy. That's what I'm offering to you. Okay. There could be a result, something with the eyes, but you need to understand that it's the same soul, but the eyes can be determined by the DNA. Don't be fooled by the eyes, okay? Don't look at these similarities, guys. All right, we made it to 1010 here in the US. Whoa, yeah. All right. I have 22 people watching, 22 likes. Numbers. I know what that is. That's the portal of David, the key. All right, guys. Oh, there you go, CC. More confirmations with numbers. Purity Passion 1111. Oh, wow. Yeah. Purity. I suggest you to go watch the gravitational report for today. Actually, begin to do it at 11:11. Find out some things about that energy that was 11:11. That's something to do with Lilith and Venus with the gravitational report. Probably, I think you did. So yeah, okay, 11:11. Okay, I'll put 11:11 here. All right, guys. Let's be 11:11. And so much love to all of you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 8-8 has been crazy with me as well, guys. So yeah, write the numbers and go look at them and let the numbers talking to you. For example, I write them down and then I look at it and try to pick it up. Why? What's the correlations between this number, this number, and this number? Why I need to connect the dots? Okay, that's what it is. So, guys, I wanted to give you some gifts of a lot of love to you guys, and uh, be love here. We all love, and let's create some better world. Let's create a better life, and be love, guys. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna talk on about that using the connections to bring in the new world. All right, guys. Be love.